Your parents are aging. They live in with you, and now the time has come. Maybe they need to move someplace else because you don't have the ability to take care of them. You walk into a senior retirement community. What is the very first thing that you notice? Hi, my name is Deb Meyer, and I am the owner of OdorXit. And we are here today to talk about how to make life easier for your family members at senior retirement communities. Some of them love it, some of them not so much. They have to be there. But that's what we're going to talk about today. So if this is your first time visiting us, please go down and hit the subscribe button. You'll be notified each time we put out a new video. So when we talk about odors and how to save your life and make it smell wonderful. So what is the first thing you notice when you walk into a senior retirement community? The decor, how old of a place it is, how recently it was painted, the furniture, maybe. What else do you notice when you walk in? The smells. My mom, before she died 20 years ago, she had COPD, having trouble breathing, on oxygen a lot. She went into some different communities and looked around to kind of get an idea of where she wanted to stay. And I know for a fact she walked out of two just because of the smell. Don't you ever put me in there, was her words. If your folks are cognitive enough to be able to make those kind of decisions, then yeah, they're used to living at home and taking care of the home and cleaning it up themselves and making it smell fresh and clean. And they know if that toilet overflowed or there was an accident in there, or, when you're a kid, you threw up. Hopefully you made it to the bathtub if you were already on the toilet. Yeah, those are reminiscence of my early days. So moms knew that. Moms cleaned it up. Moms took care of it right away and made the place very livable and friendly, and you wanted to be there. They didn't know about OdorXit then, but you do now. And OdorXit is going to save those retirement communities. They're going to save your home if you are taking care of your loved ones and they're living with you. But moms, dads too, dads may not notice as much because mom always cleaned it up. They're still waiting for somebody to clean it up in the retirement community. That is one of the things that they really want when they have to change their living arrangements, is to smell fresh. And a lot of the senior retirement communities are using OdorXit. They use our Odor Eliminator and mix this with water. It's water and essential oils. It's not harmful to breathe, to spray, to get on your hands. And as long as it comes in contact with all of the offending odor, uh, anything that came out of any of the oracles of a body, any kind of body fluid, it will get rid of that smell. Now, obviously, you got to know where it is. And sometimes that takes a little detective work. Sometimes it takes a little black light. And we have those too on our website. You can shine it and see where those things fluoresce. And that's where you want to apply the product. Body fluids, somehow when they go through the system and some of the foods that you eat make your urine, your excrement fluoresce. Dogs and cats, same thing. So when you make it shine under a UV light, you know exactly where to apply the product. Our Odor Eliminator Concentrate, you mix 4 ounces to a gallon of water. You can put it in a carpet shampoo. So if there's carpeting in the communities, you can clean it. People have accidents on those. If it's in the room and maybe in the memory care wing, and people just aren't hitting the mark anymore or not sure where that mark is, OdorXit Eliminator is your answer. So If you're taking your family to some place that doesn't smell great, or they're already in one that doesn't smell great, maybe it's time you mention to them to get OdorXit Eliminator to make sure it smells great and your folks want to stay there. I know some of the people insist on moving because it smells bad. I've had a friend who her mom just recently wanted me to call on their facility, their community, their specific place, because apparently one of the guests, the residents, had a cat, and the cat had peed on something in the hallway. Well, they couldn't find it, and when they finally found what it was, they sprayed it, they cleaned it, they did the vinegar, the baking soda kind of thing. The smell was still there, and it was very obnoxious to go visit your loved ones because of the cat pee. So finally they threw the thing away. They was under COVID and they wouldn't let me in. So I tried to, but they threw it was a stuffed duck, I believe, that was sitting out in the hallway. They threw it away, but they still had to get rid of the smell from on the floor and the wall behind it because the cat sprayed on it. So they did eventually get the small bottle of OdorXit Eliminator Concentrate and took care of the smell. Situations like that happen all the time in your home, in a retirement community. It's if you got pets, things happen. So you should always have Odor Eliminator on hand. So go down and check out odorexit.com and get some in your home, your retirement community, your housekeeping facilities. Excuse me. You just never know when something like that's going to happen. I had a friend too who her mom and dad were both living with them. They were becoming incontinent and she just couldn't get the smell out of her clothes and the bed sheets. She ended up putting the concentrate into the washing machine. It's just 1 ounce. This is a 16-ounce bottle. We also have a 64-ounce bottle. You just put 1 ounce in there with the detergent and it gets rid of that smell. It just has to agitate in the washing machine for, 10, 15 minutes. What that does is obviously spread the OdorXit Eliminator around, gets it to all parts of the material that smells, and it breaks it down enough so when you take it out of the washing machine, you don't smell the OdorXit in your clothing. So I've had that a couple times when I've done it because, you sweat in your clothes, you work hard, you can still put it in the washing machine at home to get rid of those body smells. It just needs to agitate for long enough to break down that. There's no fragrances in OdorXit, but it certainly has a smell of the combination of essential oils that it uses to get rid of that smell. So taking it out of the dryer, it just smelled fresh and clean. Nobody could tell you used OdorXit in your laundry. So she's bought a couple of half gallons now, taking care of her folks and getting rid of that smell in the clothing and bedding. Also, the mattresses. You can use this exact same product when they have an accident on the mattress and the sheets. It goes into the mattress. Just make sure that you spray the mattress heavy where that urine is to get rid of that smell. It's easy. You just got to get it to all the urine, feces, whatever it is. Like I said, it works on dogs and cats too. We have many communities that actually are on a auto delivery every month to get a case of product that is their only odor eliminator they use. They've become very confident in all of the things it can get rid of, all the odors, and that's the only one they choose. So if you're interested in doing that, if you're a retirement community, housekeeping, maintenance, watching this, please call us. We can get you a little bit better pricing when you buy cases, and certainly on auto ship, just like, all the other places around. Get it in your hands and let your housekeeping use it. What's kind of ideal for housekeeping is to get the half-gallon sizes and then give them their own sprayer, 16-ounce sprayer. This is ready to go. The water's already added. You would put a half an ounce of concentrate into this bottle and fill it with water. And then they can keep it on their housekeeping cart wherever they go throughout the facility. If it smells bad, they can spray it, spritz it. They don't need anything else except for thievery, and I don't know where they'd put it, but there's no reason to lock up OdorXit because they're only going to drink it once because it tastes so bad, but it won't hurt them if they drink it. And I know a lot of chemicals have to be locked up in the retirement communities, especially in the memory care, because people aren't sure. I've had actually 2 carpet layers drink it because they mixed it in a cardboard drink cup from one of the fast food restaurants, thought it was iced tea. It wasn't. They were very concerned and called the poison helpline, and they said, not to worry, it's watered down. If there's, it's not going to harm you. Just drink something to get the taste out of your mouth. I mean, you don't want to gulp it. You won't gulp it because it tastes bad. And don't ask me how I know. Yeah, I did the same thing trying to get dog pee out of my carpet. I mixed it in a regular glass. I didn't use it all. I set the glass down where I take my pills. I went to take my pills and whew. So that's how I knew. Don't do it. That's all I got to say. Don't do it. Now, we do have another experiment going on. We have a maintenance supervisor in one of the retirement communities who has a Alzheimer's patient who continues to urinate in the hallway, urinate in his bathroom even, but he misses the toilet every time. So it's just, he sprays the OdorXit, the smell is gone. The guy pees again outside the toilet, smell is back. So what he is doing is testing, mixing our other product, Magic, which neutralizes odors in the air. The gas is coming off the odor. He's mixing the 2 products together to see if, and actually it is working, how long when he pees again, that smell won't come back. So they don't have to be there every time he urinates to spray. And they're loving that combination. So the Magic and the Eliminator together. So there's another opportunity to keep your place smelling fresh and clean. If you've got a repeat offender, and again, the Magic is also water and essential oils, just a totally different recipe. So that's why it does 2 different things. The Eliminator, on contact, gets rid of the smell. The Magic absorbs the gases coming off of that odor. So for urine, if all you use is the Magic, the smell will come back because you've done nothing to stop the source from not smelling. The Eliminator breaks down that source so it doesn't smell again until somebody urinates there again. So you can try them both. They're both at OdorXit.com. We can get you cases. We'd love to come out and let you do some testing. We can do some testing too. If you're in California, I'd love to come visit on the beach. So, but we can get you samples and you can test them and see how well it works for you. And like I said, some of our facilities are on just a monthly repeat auto ship order and makes it easy for them, easy for us. I have another, the VA hospital actually is using the Eliminator. They just buy cases of the ready to use and give it to their housekeeping. And whenever there's a situation, it's taken care of. They wanted something not flowery, not overpowering. They wanted something safe. And OdorXit fit all that criteria, getting rid of those odors. So check us out, odorexit.com. We want to be in your retirement community too, to make sure nobody turns around and leaves your areas once they walk in and see how lovely the decor is and smell your air. Let them stay because you use OdorXit, OdorXit.com, or call us and we'll get you cases and take care of you on a monthly basis. So check us out. Go visit odorexit.com. Get OdorXit into your retirement communities and make them smell fresh and clean. Thanks for your time. And if you have questions, you can check us out at info@OdorXit, and we'd be happy to answer them, respond to you, and get you the product you need so that you always smell fresh and